the Tide Hunter a little bit. Meanwhile, in the other lane, right now it's Spartan on the Elder Titan who's up top with Skylark. It's a 2-on-3, trying to get aggressive with the Ion Shell, but out comes the LSA after disruption. Skylark tanking through it so far. Spartan doing a lot of damage to Metpum here. Is this just a straight first blood? He almost gets it. There's the Astral Spirit. That'll finish him off. Spartan gets the first blood. Nicely done by AD FINEM. Again, they're just going to chase down Sadoy. That is so annoying. The speed of Elder Titan is not something you often think about, but with this extra wind lice, he's really good with the Ion Shell. It's a big rotation, though, from FlipSid. 2-on-4. We will see some TPs coming. Vanscore gets off disruption, but there's the Echo Stomp. They're going to have a Chakram flying through. That'll bring him down. Now Metpum in the tree line. He'll be killed. Tame My Wild does get a counter kill on the Darkseer as he zips across. Metamorphosis still online for Sadoy. He actually just used it, but AD FINEM don't seem scared at all. They're actually going to press forward. Echo Stomp, thinking about it. Does pump fake it. Limited burst damage here, but they've got the Storm Spirit with Soul Ring, Infused Raindrop, Power Treads. They're hungry for the Alk, and they might just find him. He turns on the Armlet, has his ultimate on. Shadow Demon will disrupt him. That'll buy a little bit of time for his team to react. Maybe next time's already over. That's a stolen disruption. That buys them even more time. Now Madar is here. Oh no, it's going to be a turnaround the other way. They've already lost Metpum. Tame My Wild says, I'm out of here, boys, and Vanscore, he'll be left high and dry. He's got a TP, looking for the deny, but not going to happen. The Centaurs can't get there in time, and it's a 2-for-0 the other way. Beautifully done by AD FINEM. The Rubik, more you know. Now we're going to see some tower exchanging. FlipSid putting some pressure on the tier 1 up top, but they're going to come to this defense. Echo Stomp does put a few to sleep. Now the vacuum. No wall yet from the Darkseer. Alchemist will be able to kill the Tide Hunter down bottom as they pressure that tower. Looks like Vanscore will get left behind and killed by the Timbersaw. 2 kills across the map for AD FINEM. They will finish off the tier 1 down bottom, and they will defend their tier 1 up top. So pretty much the perfect setup there. A little bit of gold. Does he actually have it? Oh, he's got it already. There you go. So Manta and Pipe are now completed. Oh boy.
Yeah. That's actually crazy.
All right, here we go. Alchemist charging up the stun. Vanscore takes the brunt of it. Vacuum right into an Earth Splitter on top of an Acid Spray. That poor Shadow Demon. He never had a chance.
Oh, and Elk got Storm Spirit on the retreat as well. So, yeah. And they stole Disruption now, so they're going to get some really strong Elk illusions.
Tier 3 tower going to fall, and yeah, this is looking like the beginning of the end here, Purge.
This illusion's going to kill Lina, maybe.
On the glyph. Oh my god, Metpum. Can he kill it fast enough? It's going to be close. Nope, Rubik comes in and snipes him with the Fade Bolt.
Well, on the bright side, Shadow Demon has been able to purchase an Experience Tome. So they got that going for him.
Hey, BKB up on the Terrorblade. That's something.
Oh, duh, this is why Vanscore maxed out his Disruption, so he can use it against Alk illusions. That makes sense. Because then he can get his own Radiance. That's actually a really good choice then. I maybe would have liked a mix of Soul Catcher and Disruption, maybe 2 Soul Catcher, but I think this makes decent sense. I don't think it's going to matter, though.
Nope. In the end here, it's not even going to matter. Ravage comes out, hits on most of AD FINEM. Madara getting kind of low, but he does just Timber Chain away. Laguna Blade does nothing. And poor Metpum falls. FlipSid. A noble defense.
It's got 50 regen per second, like...
They just can't kill anything. This is just... He has to commit suicide again. The damage just tickles. Tame My Wild finally calls it 23-4. A brutal first game for FlipSid fans. Thug ending the game with 25k net worth. Well, we'll see what his GPM was in a second here. I mean, wow. Very impressive. I guess the odds didn't lie on this one.
They really didn't. I thought that was a little generous.
Nothing too special about that inventory. Maybe in a very aggressive position here. Almost like they had an idea, but the Shadow Poison was going for the rune. It does get picked up by the puck. Spartan moves into the Roche Pit, sidesteps the stun from Metpum, and now Maybe comes in. Looking pretty good for AD FINEM. Dream Coil on 2. They bring down the Lion first, but now the waveform in from Sadoy. Cleans up the Elder Titan. 1 for 1, and who's going to get the next kill? Thug getting low, but it's the Void in the front line. He does not have a Chrono. He's only level 5, but does have 3 points in the time lock. Gets a bash on Sadoy. Now waveform forward, brings down the puck. Sadoy looks to be the big breadwinner on this one. Chakram barely clips Skylark, sets it up for a triple kill now on Sadoy. Oh boy, this Morphling.
Maybe if you want to go like 2-1-2 or something, like that's fine, but they're gonna see him. They should be able to kill him. Oh, not unless they...
Oh, he's juking, he's jiving. There's the disruption. They do have a Primal Roar now, so Echo Stomp not going to be enough, and they won't even need the Primal Roar. Tame My Wild to get credit for that one. Nice setup there.
They're basically like making Hero bad.
Yep, Skylark down bottom will get caught by the Hex. Not going to be able to live through this one. Spartan can't get the Echo Stomp out fast enough. They get a nice gank on the Void. Meanwhile, in the mid, Thug and Tame My Wild going at it, but there's a Terrorblade inbound, and Tame My Wild, oh, he's going to get stunned up by the Dream Coil. He snaps the tether at the last second. And it's going to be good news for AD FINEM. They'll also bring down that tier 1 tower mid. Now back towards the top lane. Maybe going in on a Shotchlo, drops the silence. Thug jaunts over the tree line. Primal Roar comes out. Now Thug, the one taking a lot of damage. Wild Axes, Shadow Poison. Shotchlo will die first, but Shadow Demon might still find a kill. Thug with the orb actually does clip him, and 2 points of Shadow Poison. I don't think it's going to be enough. Nope.
Because they know that he had vision, he initiated from dark. Their sentry didn't catch it.
Chrono on Shotchlo, and it just kind of tickles. Now the follow-up damage from maybe. Mystic Flare comes out in the tree line. This should be a fairly easy kill. Time Walk making him work for it a little bit, but really nowhere for him to go. Gets another Time Lock, and the Arcane Bolt will chase him down. Oh, nope, he's got raindrops. I missed the raindrops there. They did chew through quite a few of his raindrops with that, though. It's not too bad. Ooh, ward behind the tower line here. Looks like AD FINEM want to try to make a go at this bottom tier 1.
Well, Puck's pinging it. They're thinking about Morphling. That's going to be a hard kill, though.
Yep, Sadoy does have only a Perseverance. Looks like he will go Lincoln's first item. Vanscore taking a lot of damage. Thug gets off the last auto attack to secure the kill. Now Metpum gets dropped by Madara. 3 heroes down on the side of FlipSid. Both supports in this bottom lane. Going to make this a pretty easy tower push for AD FINEM, it looks like. They might go in for more. Tame My Wild gets silenced by the Puck. They'll need a crowd control here to lock him down. The Echo Stomp will not be on the money. Nice Timber Chain to the side, and he will be able to make it back. But the tower looking like it won't survive.
Hopefully for them, they can get the tower at least.
Yeah. TP coming in. Thug able to blink back in time. He sees Vanscore, actually drops a Dream Coil. Vanscore says, hey, I'm out of here, but not so fast. Elder Titan sets it up, and Puck follows up. Actually, jaunts forward as well. They're looking for more.
He for sure shows his opponents that he's in the area, and then Puck's like, oh, hey, there's a Shadow Demon here hitting the tower. Maybe we should try to kill him, guys. You know, like, it gives him a couple more seconds to make decisions.
Yep. Chronosphere mid lane, set up with the Mystic Flare. It's an easy kill on the Timbersaw. Combo we didn't really talk about too much, but a pretty obvious one. Chrono and Mystic Flare is a nice bout of damage. Up top, Thug could get initiated on. Shotchlo never TP'd out, so he's going to wrap around the backside. Hex to start it off. They will have a Primal Roar to follow up after the finger. It will be deployed, and they secure the kill. 2 ults utilized, but much worth. AD FINEM starting to move in, although Void's nowhere to be found. He's farming away in enemy jungle. Puck. Oh no, Puck. They're going to come over. There's the Blink Hex from Metpum. Great way to start off a gank, follow-up stun, and they've got an easy kill there on the Fairy Dragon.
Gareth backed as well. Looks like they had a sentry there, so they must have spotted him. He's behind the line. He's smoked as well, so he can approach and get vision.
Here we
can't
go.
fight this.
Shotchlo on the way out. They already have 1 TP home. Metbum TP, or blinks back rather. Shotchlo, he might get solo killed by maybe at this rate. The Ancient Seal buffing up the damage so much with the Veil. Looks like everyone else will just get out. Reflection to slow him down even more, and they will get 1 kill. Unstoppable streak for the Skywrath Mage. 6-1 and 4. Meanwhile, Chronosphere in the mid lane. Tame My Wild gets disrupted. Very nice. Mitigates all that Mystic Flare damage, but now he gets bashed. Chakram comes flying back through. He will live, though he does take a lot of damage. Power of the Shadow Demon right there, baby. But Thug goes in. He'll finish off the Timbersaw. Metpum maybe in some trouble here. The Dream Coil actually doesn't catch him, so Thug going to be forced back. Out comes the combo from Sadoy, and Puck goes in deep. His team not quite backing him up there all the way. Another disruption comes out. Earth Splitter will be off the mark, but Vanscore bashed off to the side. Skylark gets the kill there at the expense of their Elder Titan. Now Skylark trying to make it out. Waveform forward from Sadoy, and on the other side, Madara having trouble sticking on a target. Time dilation, making Sadoy's life a little more difficult. Great spell to have against Bound. He does have a Metamorphosis. Can they lock him down? The disruption almost 5 more times for him. I don't know about this. Now the Primal Roar comes out. Echo Stomp not going to be enough, and he just gets destroyed. Now the rest of AD FINEM on the back foot. They're trying to make it away, and it looks like most of them will make it out as Thug reinitiates. He's got a Dagon. Hello. He'll debut that into Vanscore's face. Secures the kill there to make it a 1-for-1. Now a Dream Coil on 3. Mystic Flare. The damage gets split. A nice Echo Stomp on 4 heroes from Spartan. Breaks up the whole fight, and Thug just walks in with an ultra kill. What a setup. Spartan makes the whole thing possible. Tame My Wild gets left behind, and it's a bloody rampage for Thug. My God, Ad FINEM lose their Terrorblade.
Yeah, it was a really good choice to go for the smoke and chrono there. They know they have a big advantage after winning that last team fight. If they can just get one more pick off at Rex here, it's going to kind of solidify the game in a lot of ways for them.
Yeah, well, Elder Titan goes back to defend. He dies, but now Puck rejoins the party, kills the line, just needs to play with Sadoy. Meanwhile, on the other base, it's looking pretty good for the rest of Ad FINEM. They've done a lot of damage to this tower. The glyph's already been used. Madara getting low. There you go. That's interesting little synergy there, trying to sunder onto the void, but I guess you
could take a really good fight.
Both teams smoked up. Who's going to find the angle to initiate? They get the tier 3 tower. Fame My Wild in the front, kind of baiting them out. Now they come around the back, but oh, it's a chrono on 3. Skylark, what a player! Sets it up for his entire team. Buybacks coming, but that is crippling, if not demoralizing. Stun from the Lion makes a little bit of space for Tame My Wild. He does get off the Glimmer Cape. Timber Chain up. He will live. It's just the Beastmaster that buybacks, but that was beautiful.
Oh my God, that reaction time was so good. They did have a ward in the area, so they saw them when the smoke broke, but it was so fast and it completely shut down the fight. That's guaranteed Rex now.
Yeah, that was like Beastmaster was just raising his axes to try to get off the roar, and the chrono came out mid-cast point. Morphling has to buy back here as well. Shotgun onto Thug, not going to find the kill. Thug makes it out. Metpum comes in. He'll be the first one to die. Thug somehow still alive. The Echo Stomp from Elder Titan resets the fight once more. They will lose their Void, but they did get the ranged barracks, not the melee that they can. Looking for an angle to initiate. He will drop the chrono for a solo Tame My Wild. Follow-up magic damage aplenty. Chrono also kind of isolates the Lion here. Metpum with limited options. Disruption does buy Tame My Wild some time. Can they actually turn this around? Earthsplitter not going to connect. They'll lose the Skywrath Mage first. That's a godlike streak down. Skylark in deep, trying to finish off Tame My Wild, but he will have to time walk across the trees, and they could still find him here. Primal Roar was already used, but they've got a Hex. Chakram doing a lot of work, even though they're all put inside of the Echo Stomp. Puck now coming in, destroys the Timber. Now the real turn, time dilation from Skylark, connects on 3. Metpum in a lot of trouble, does manage to get off his Glimmer Cape, but now the big bad Terrorblade is here. A couple of right clicks and he brings down the Shadow Demon. Him and his illusions are quite the army, and they will easily transition this. And use Terrorblade, about to lose his Metamorphosis. They get the barracks, and they force a buyback from the Lions. They're in okay shape. Now Madara initiated. He's got the Aegis still. Will probably hold the BKB until after. Shotchlo pushed back by maybe next time. Madara looking for a Sunder, might be able to get it off on Vanscore, someone on the like, but no, off to the side. Lion will get killed by the Puck. That's a dieback now on the Lion. Oh, Tame My Wild, bursted low, but able to make it back with the Timber Chain. There's the bash, follow-up damage is there. Shotchlo gets off a Primal Roar. Now BKB popped by Madara, still with the Aegis in tow. They'll destroy Shotchlo, and the rest of FlipSid have to hightail it back towards the well. There's only 2 left alive, no buybacks across the dead heroes, and now Ad FINEM have this base to work with. There is still a tier 2 tower in the top lane, so they won't be able to get megas off this, but it looks like they will just rotate bottom and put some pressure on this tier 3.
If Morphling can get some kills here, it could save the racks. They've got to be able to burst somebody down with the E-Blade combo, but it's tough.
Whoa, there's the Chronosphere. Vanscore definitely going down. Thug able to finish him off, and Sadoy, well, we thought he was tanky, but with all of this resistance, negation, natural order, Veil of Discord, the magic damage. But at least maybe said oops. That's nice.
It wasn't a misclick. He just misread is what happened.
Yeah, no, I did the same thing. I thought it was a GG too.
Yep. They're still playing it though.
Yep. I mean, it could be at any second. Thug getting low. Remember, if he dies here, it is a dieback. They will kill the Timbersaw as he jumps out of the base. Vanscore just gets destroyed. Shotchlo gets pushed back, and now they actually have to let it go. Throne will fall. Radiant will tap out, and 42-17, Ad FINEM take this one. Not quite as convincing as game number 1, but still a very good showing. A great draft, a good execution, a couple of really big plays. We even got to see a rampage on the Puck. The odds didn't really shift too much this series. Ad FINEM were the